Hello, everyone. Buckle up because today we're diving into one of the most mind-bending topics in science and pop culture: time travel. Think about it. Who hasn't dreamed of jumping into the future to see how humanity evolves, or going back to the past to fix a mistake? Well, today, we're exploring whether time travel is just a wild fantasy, or if it might actually be possible. Stick with me because this is going to get fascinating and a little crazy. But before we jump in, let me ask you this. If you could travel through time, where would you go? Drop your answer in the comments right now. Would you visit ancient civilizations, meet your future self, or maybe witness the dinosaurs roaming the earth? Personally, I'd love to sneak a peek at the year 3025 and see what's going on there. Let's dream together while we uncover the science of time travel. So, what is time really? Einstein blew everyone's minds in the early 1900s with his theory of relativity. He showed that time isn't fixed, it's flexible. Imagine time as a stretchy fabric that can bend and twist under certain conditions. Sounds like science fiction, right? But it's real. For example, astronauts aboard the International Space Station experience time slightly differently than we do on Earth. Their clocks run a tiny bit slower due to something called time dilation. This happens because they're moving at high speeds and are farther from Earth's gravitational pull. It's like they're experiencing a teeny tiny version of time travel, but in the future. Mind-blowing, right? Now let's talk about future time travel. Is it possible? The answer is, kind of. Science says that if we could travel at nearly the speed of light, time would slow down for us compared to people back on Earth. Imagine hopping on a spaceship that travels at 99.9% the speed of light. For you, only a few years might pass, but for Earth, decades or even centuries could go by. When you return, you'd be in the future. The problem? Building a spacecraft that can go that fast is, well, a slight engineering challenge. Also, the energy required is astronomical, no pun intended. But don't lose hope. Scientists like those at NASA and SpaceX are working on pushing the boundaries of space travel, and who knows, maybe one day we'll unlock this potential. Okay, now for the real juicy part. What about traveling to the past? This is where things get tricky. Most scientists agree that going back in time might break the laws of physics as we understand them. There's the infamous grandfather paradox, where you go back in time and accidentally prevent your grandparents from meeting. If that happens, how could you have been born to travel back in time in the first place? Still, there are some intriguing theories. For example, wormholes. Picture a wormhole as a shortcut through space-time. If you could stabilize a wormhole, easier said than done, you might be able to step into one end and emerge in the past. But here's the catch. We've never actually observed a wormhole, let alone built one. And even if we could, the technology needed is way beyond what we have right now. But wait, there's more. Some physicists think that time travel might not mess up our timeline because it could create alternate realities. Imagine stepping into the past but creating a brand new timeline where your actions don't affect the original one. This is where it gets wild. Shows like Loki and movies like Avengers, Endgame play with this idea. And while it's all theoretical for now, quantum mechanics suggests that parallel universes might actually exist. If they do, maybe time travel is just a matter of hopping between these alternate timelines. Crazy, right? Speaking of movies, let's take a moment to appreciate how pop culture has shaped our ideas about time travel. From Back to the Future to Doctor Who and Interstellar, these stories fuel our imagination. But here's the thing. While Hollywood loves flashy DeLoreans and time machines, real science is far more complex. Still, these stories inspire scientists to keep dreaming and innovating. Now, even if time travel becomes possible, should we do it? Think about the consequences. What if someone went back in time and altered history in a way that destroyed the present? Or what if future time travelers exploited our resources or knowledge? The ethics of time travel are a whole other can of worms. So, is time travel possible? The honest answer is, we don't know yet. Traveling to the future seems more realistic than going to the past, but both require breakthroughs in technology and understanding the universe. One thing is certain, though. The journey to uncovering these mysteries will teach us more about ourselves and our place in the cosmos. Alright, that's it for today. But I want to hear from you. Do you think time travel will ever become a reality? And if you could time travel, would you go to the past or the future? Let me know in the comments. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We've got so many more fascinating topics to explore together. Until next time, stay curious and keep reaching for the stars.